You're moving through a world not of skill and precision, but of questionable reload choices, tunnel vision, and HE shells fired at angled super heavies. You've just entered a battlefield where maps are ignored, allies are blamed, and the W key is treated like a dare. This is a realm where victory is always one flank collapse away. And ammo racks are never safe. You've crossed into the average Joe zone. Well, hello tankers and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Average Joe, and we are back because it's Frontlines, people. That's right. Frontline is back, bigger, bolder, and probably somehow even more chaotic than last time. For some players, this is a glorious opportunity to run meta tanks with maxed out crews, triple equipment, spreadsheets open on the second monitor. Trust me, there's guys out there. But for the rest of us, for the average Joe, it's more like, do I have a tier 8 that's not stock, not broke, and not cursed by any RNG? If that's you, then you're in the right place. This isn't some elite min-max list pulled straight from a pro stat sheet. This is about real tanks that real players can actually enjoy. Tanks that forgive mistakes, hold their own, and don't bankrupt you every time you respawn. In this video, I'm breaking down the best frontline picks for casual gamer, credit farmer, and players who just want to have fun without being food for EBRs. Whether you got 5 premiums or just a couple tree brawlers, I've got something for you. So, sit back, check your consumables, and let's find out what actually works in Frontlines for the rest of us. That's right, people. Frontline is back, and if you're anything like me, an average Joe with more enthusiasm than win rate, you're probably wondering what tanks can actually hold up in this chaotic mess. Today, we're skipping the meta and talking about tanks that make Frontline fun without requiring a 3-mark skill level. That's right. Okay, so what makes a good frontline tank for your average Joe? Decent mobility, solid survivability, armor, and camo. Multi-role potential, not a one-trick pony. Doesn't bankrupt you on repairs or ammo outfits. Okay, so let's start with the workhorse of the frontline, the Heavies. That's right. If you're an average Joe like me, these are often your best bet. They're simple to play, solid in a scrape, and forgiving when you make a bad peek, which you will. Here are some of the best heavies for surviving and thriving in front lines. Okay, number 1, IS3/IS3A. Okay, both are solid tanks. Both are accessible if you happen to have the premium version of the IS3, then take the IS3A. It's got an auto reloader. It's a beautiful tank. Okay, so the IS3A and the IS3, they're old school, but they're still scary. The IS3 is like a rusty hammer. It's a bit rough on the outside, but it still hits. You've got strong frontal armor, decent mobility for a heavy, and that glorious Soviet 122mm gun that'll delete a third of someone's health bar. Well, when it behaves. Joe tip, angle the hull slightly, hug cover, don't overextend. The gun isn't surgical, it's a sledgehammer. Okay, so make sure you protect your lower plate while you're at it. Okay, number 2, the T-32. Yep, I said it, the T-32. You're right, it's not flashy, it's not fast, and it's not even that scary. However, this thing is a hull-down beast. That's right, it's a bunker with a gun. Keep that in mind. The turret is a nightmare to pin unless somebody's flanking you with gold loaded. Okay? That's as simple as it gets. Alright, so Joe tip, hold the key lanes, peek a ridge, stall a push. The gun isn't amazing, but it gets the job done when you're dug in. Okay, number 3, the Emil 1. Okay, I get it, I really do. But the Emil 1 is that weird cousin of the Swedish tree line. In Frontline, it shines. Autoloader? Check. Troll armor? Check. Depression level so good that they'll write poetry? Double check. Okay, Joe tip. Treat it like a hit and run assassin. Don't linger after dumping your clip. Pop up, empty your drum, and disappear. So number 4 for your heavy choice is going to be the 703-2. Okay, let's not ignore the 703. It's the double barrel meme machine. If you've got it from Holiday Ops, it's pure Frontline gold. The armor's decent, the guns hit hard, and the double barrel shot makes people just panic. So, Joe tip, don't double up unless you know you'll finish the job. That's long reload, and it will make you feel real exposed otherwise. Medium tanks for your average Joe, middle of the road players. The Progetto 46, if you've got it, it's gold. Number 2, T44 or the T44/100. Good handling, okay armor, and great for flanks. Centurion 5-1. Armor light but stable gun platform.
Heavy artillery is ready.
Okay, lights and TDs. Proceed with caution. EBR 75. FL10. Only if you have good map knowledge, okay? It's a rare tank, so most likely not everybody's going to have that one. The LT-432.
Our general has entered the field.
Boom. Anyway, LT-432, it's a reliable scout and it's not made of paper, so it's a bonus. For the TD, Scorpion G all the way. Great gun, but fragile. Best played from the back, okay? Now, the SU-130 PM for snipers who like camo Gs. Okay, well that wraps it up. The average Joe's guide to frontline tanks that won't let you down, even if your aim sometimes does. At the end of the day, Frontline isn't about being perfect. It's about having fun, trying new tanks, and surviving just long enough to call in that airstrike before you explode. Whether you're holding a line in an IS-3, farming flanks in a Progetto, or accidentally reversing into a light tank in an Emil 1. If you're playing the game your way, you're doing it the right way. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what the top 1% are running. I'm here to give us, the average players, a fighting chance to enjoy the chaos, earn credits, and maybe carry a match without needing 10 pieces of Bond equipment and a PhD in armor profiles. Okay, if any of these tanks work for you, drop a comment and let me know what your go-to frontline pick is. Got a weird sleeper tank you swear by? I want to hear about it. Bonus points if you get totally unmeta and somehow it still works. Make sure you hit that like button if this has helped. Subscribe if you want more Average Joe style guides. And slap that bell notification so you don't miss the next disaster I upload from my garage. Alright, this has been Watts Average Joe. Stay average, stay dangerous, and I'll see you on the front lines. Probably behind cover, waiting for my repair to cool down.